She looked me straight in the eye and said, "I just need time to find myself." That line. It felt like someone punched a hole straight through my chest. After 8 years of marriage, I thought we'd found ourselves together. But apparently I was wrong. Her name's Lily. We met in college. She was the wild one, full of dreams and restless energy. I was the steady guy with a plan. We balanced each other out. At least that's what I thought. When she said she wanted space, it wasn't out of nowhere. Looking back, I can see the signs, the way she started pulling away. Fewer hugs, shorter kisses. Her laughter, once loud and carefree, started sounding forced. We used to talk about everything. Now, dinner was just the clinking of forks and the sound of her scrolling through her phone. I remember one night I asked, "Is something wrong?" She smiled, that sad, guilty smile, and said, "No, I'm just figuring myself out." At the time, I believed her. I wanted to believe her. She started going out more, yoga retreats, book clubs, girls' nights. She'd come home late, smelling of perfume that wasn't hers, wearing that same smile that said, "Don't ask questions." One night she came home and dropped the bomb. "I think I need some time away, Sam. Time to find myself again. I love you, but I've lost who I am." I just stared at her. "You've lost who you are? Lily, we built a whole life together. You didn't lose yourself, you grew." But she shook her head, tears in her eyes. "I don't know who I am anymore. I just need to figure it out. Alone." She packed her things the next morning. No fight. No shouting. Just quiet heartbreak. For 2 months I barely heard from her. A few texts here and there. "Hope you're doing okay." As if I was a coworker, not her husband. First I blamed myself. Maybe I'd smothered her. Maybe I'd made her feel trapped. I replayed every moment, every argument, every time I said no to something small. Then one night, a friend from town sent me a message. "Hey man, I didn't know Lily was seeing someone. You guys split." My heart stopped. He sent a photo, Lily laughing, sitting across from a guy I didn't recognize at a cafe an hour away. He had his hand over hers, and she looked at him like she used to look at me. That was the moment I realized. She hadn't gone to find herself. She'd gone to find someone else. I didn't confront her right away. I wanted to. God, I wanted to. But something in me snapped differently this time. I didn't want to scream or cry. I wanted peace and a bit of poetic justice. So I stayed quiet. I moved on, not out of spite but out of survival. A few weeks later I met Claire. She was everything Lily wasn't anymore, grounded, kind, and honest. She didn't play games. She didn't need to find herself, because she knew who she was. First I kept things casual. But Claire, she had this calm about her. The kind that heals you without even trying. One evening Lily texted me. "Hey, I've been thinking about coming back. I miss you. I think I finally understand what I want." I read that message 5 times. My heart didn't race. Didn't ache. Just felt empty. I replied, "Sure, come by. Let's talk." When she showed up, she looked different, nervous, unsure. She was wearing that same perfume from months ago. We sat in the living room. Awkward silence stretching between us. She finally said, "I realized I made a mistake. The space helped me see how much you mean to me." I leaned back, studying her. "Did it also help you see him?" Her face froze. What? "Lily," I said softly, "you didn't go to find yourself. You went to find someone who made you feel alive again. The problem is, you forgot who helped you stay alive in the first place." She opened her mouth, but no words came out. That's when Claire walked in from the kitchen, smiling. "Hey, I brewed coffee. Should I bring one for your guest?" The color drained from Lily's face. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Lily, this is Claire." She never got lost. The silence that followed was brutal, thick, heavy, almost painful. Lily blinked rapidly, trying to keep her composure. "Wow," she said, her voice shaking. "You moved on fast." I shrugged. "You told me to give you space. I just used it wisely." She laughed bitterly. "So that's it? After everything we've been through?" I nodded slowly. "That's it." She stood up, grabbed her purse, and walked toward the door. Before she left, she turned and said quietly, "You changed." I looked at her, really looked at her, and realized she was right. "I had to," I said, "because waiting for you almost made me lose myself too." She didn't say another word. Just walked out, closing the door behind her. After she left, Claire sat beside me, resting her hand on mine. "You okay?" she asked. I smiled faintly. For the first time in a long time, yeah, I think I am. That night, I thought about how love can twist into something unrecognizable when people stop growing together. Lily didn't really want to find herself. She wanted a version of herself that no longer existed. And maybe that's okay. Maybe some people have to get lost before they realize what they've thrown away. But as for me, I stopped waiting for her to come home. Because sometimes peace isn't about who you end up with. It's about who you become after the storm. And when Lily went searching for herself, I found me.